As you can see from the production schedule that will be below this video, it states that this week's plan consisted of performing what we had of our piece so far to gain detailed feedback from Lydia, completing and refining the piece ready to perform on the 4th, and developing and refining Lydia's piece. So due to limited time, we needed to create a false ending for Tasha's piece that we could still perform in Saturday in St Austell. This meant that our piece did not get completed, which we will need to work on next week. During this week, I set myself 3 targets on Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday that outlined what I wanted to achieve on those days. So my target for Tuesday the 30th was, my target for today is to work within my group to continue the devising and development of our piece, ready to both perform tomorrow for feedback and on Saturday. This is my target as we only have 2 weeks left before our assessed show. However, next week we'll be busy with tech runs and we need to have a completed piece by the weekend. I will achieve this by working hard with my group throughout the day to continue devising our piece to have as much ready for tomorrow as we can. So my target for Wednesday the 1st was, my target for today is to perform my group's piece to Lydia, receive feedback and spend the afternoon working to apply the feedback that she gives us. This is my target as it is important that my group can perform to the best of our ability and create the best piece that we can. The feedback will allow us to see which elements of our piece need improvement and to work hard to improve them. I will achieve this by performing for Lydia, making note of all of the feedback that she gives us and working hard throughout this afternoon to apply each piece of feedback that we are able to at this time. By showing that I can apply my feedback, I will be able to achieve my minimum target grade of a merit, and if I keep showing I can do this successfully, I can push past to achieve my personal target of a distinction instead. It is incredibly important for me to be able to show I can apply feedback, give any good feedback given as an aspiring musical theatre performer, especially during training, as it means that I can prove that I can take direction well and immediately show improvement in my performance. My target for Thursday the 2nd was, my target for today is to develop the emotional content of my voiceovers for Lydia's piece. This is my target as 1, I will not be on stage for this piece, so I will need to be able to portray the emotions and feelings of our main character through only my voice, and 2, in order to apply the feedback that I had received last week. I will achieve this by looking through my dialogue and figuring out where my intonation needs to change to show the change of emotion and tone that for the feelings that our character has. By showing that I can apply my feedback and develop an emotional range as an actor, I will be able to achieve my minimum target grade of merit, and if I keep showing I can do this successfully and effectively, I can push past to achieve my personal target of a distinction instead. As an aspiring musical theatre performer, it is important that I am able to use my voice to portray the emotions within a story in order to perform well in musicals with high emotional content. So I was unable to fully achieve Tuesday's target as we were missing Sylvie for the whole day, which meant we were unable to devise as much content material as we had planned to that morning. Wednesday's target was achieved as I took all of my feedback notes into our afternoon rehearsals and my group spent time working on each individual feedback point that we could until we had included and worked on all of the points that we were given. I achieved Thursday's target as I spent time working on the tone and the intonation of my dialogue in order to portray the anxiety that our character feels on her journey.